The Jungle Book, retold by Rob Lloyd Jones, based on a story by Rudyard Kipling, illustrated by Shahar. Once a little boy became lost in a jungle. Luckily, he was found by a kind wolf. That night, the boy snuggled up in warm wolf fur. "We shall call him Mowgli," decided the mother wolf. Later, amber eyes glared into the den. It was the vicious tiger, Shere Khan. "I smell a man cub," he snarled. "Give him to me to eat." Shere Khan growled, but the wolves howled and chased him away. The next evening, under a silver moon, the wolves' leader, Akela, decided that Mowgli would live with them. Shere Khan watched from the shadows. "One day," the tiger snarled, "I will have that man cub for lunch." So Mowgli lived with the animals of the jungle. He was protected by the wolves and a big black panther called Bagheera. Baloo, a friendly old bear, taught him to talk to animals. By day they walked and talked. At night they slept curled up under trees and tangled vines. Whispers about Mowgli, the man cub, spread through the jungle. In the dead of night, some jealous monkeys crept close. Hooting and howling, they snatched Mowgli from his sleep. "Baloo!" Mowgli yelled. "Bagheera!" The monkeys shrieked louder, drowning Mowgli's cries as they swung him from tree to tree. They took Mowgli to an ancient palace with cracked walls and crumbling towers. "This is our home," they chattered. "Now it is yours, too." Baloo and Bagheera searched for Mowgli, day after day, through the hot, sweaty jungle. Finally, they asked a snake called Kaa. "Yes, I have seen the man cub. He is with the monkeys in the lost city. Follow me this way." Bagheera and Baloo sneaked silently to the palace, and then they pounced. Some monkeys swiped and scratched, but Bagheera sent them flying with strong sweeps of his powerful paws. The others took one look at Baloo and scattered. None of them wanted to fight a bear, not even for a man cub. A lucky man cub to have such good friends. Mowgli fell fast asleep as his friends carried him home, but still Bagheera worried. "Shere Khan is after you," he warned Mowgli. "Perhaps you should leave the jungle." "But this is my home," Mowgli replied. As night fell, Mowgli crept to a village at the edge of the jungle, where a villager was cooking. "Shere Khan may be big," Mowgli whispered, "but I bet he's afraid of fire." Mowgli raced back through the jungle and charged at Shere Khan with sticks from the fire. "Go away!" he screamed. The tiger shook with fear, but refused to flee. "No, man cub," he snarled. "Soon I will have you for my dinner." "You must leave, Mowgli," Bagheera insisted. "The jungle is too dangerous for you." "Please let me stay," Mowgli begged. But the wolves howled and Shere Khan growled, and he knew that he had to go. Trembling with fear and sadness, Mowgli returned to the human world. The villagers were kind. They gave him a job herding buffaloes, and Mowgli laughed at their silly stories. The village, though, was not his home. At dusk he called to the wolves, and when they came he was happy again. "Shere Khan waits for you outside the village," the wolves warned. "You must never leave." But Mowgli had a new plan. The next morning he led the buffaloes into a ravine beyond the village. "Shere Khan!" he called. "It's me, the man cub, Mowgli!" A growl echoed along the ravine, and the tiger appeared. "Charge!" Mowgli cried. Shere Khan shrieked with terror at the sound of the buffalo's pounding hoofs. He turned and fled, and that was the last anyone saw of that terrible tiger. Mowgli scampered back to the jungle and cried out in triumph, "Shere Khan has gone!" The wolves howled with pride and joy. Their friend was back where he belonged. Mowgli ran with them beside raging rivers and under towering trees. Every creature in the jungle heard his cry. "I am Mowgli the man cub," he yelled, "and I am home!" The Jungle Book was written by English author Rudyard Kipling over 120 years ago. The story is set in India, where Kipling lived when he was very young, and loved until he died. Edited by Lesley Sims. Designed by Russell Punter and Laura Nelson Norris. Digital manipulation, Nick Wakeford.